Dun, 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 dun. Well, hello everybody on YouTube. It's Wingnut, and I want to welcome you to my channel. So, I've been talking about before in the previous videos about putting the windscreen back on so I can reduce some of the wind coming across me. And of course, today it actually turned out to be a really nice day, a couple days before Christmas here in Norfolk, Virginia. We got one of those little 60-degree spikes middle of winter that we normally get here close to the Gulf Stream. And been having a problem. Even with the windscreen up, my hands still get cold. In fact, you know, anybody who rides a motorcycle will tell you that if your hands are unprotected, you're going to get cold quicker, and then they're kind of hard to use them if they're stiff from being cold. So we're going to do an experiment. I found a product that one of the one of the members of the forums, which is the r3owners.net forums. His name is on the site is Bedifferent. His actual name is Mr. Cop. Well, he made a product that clamps on. It's a universal product that clamps on to the windshields, and he did not give me a set. I actually purchased a set of his high impact acrylics, and we're going to be installing them. But I wanted to see how much difference it made with wind moving around my hands. And it's got a lot of really great reviews from other people on the site who have bought them, and they love them. But the real great thing about them is that they do not bolt. I don't have to drill my windscreen. I can simply just attach them. So we're going to do a unboxing of the actual thing, of the actual hand deflectors, and we're going to do an install all in this one video. So if you'll notice, off to on my right hand, you'll see a brightly colored piece of paracord, and it's just flipping and flopping everywhere. And the purpose of that is so we can see how much wind movement is going on around my hands right now. And it's quite a bit, and we're only doing about 35-40 miles an hour with no crosswind. And yes, I just put my hand out to tell him I was turning, even though I use the signal. I'm in the city. Sometimes people don't see the signals on a bike, but they'll see a hand go out thinking I'm throwing shit at them. So right now, as you can see, a lot of air across and everything else. In a moment, see if we can get us a little bit more speed going so you can see. You see a lot of wind movement. Alright, so we have our before example. Alright, so we talked about the unboxing, and here it is. Here's the box, priority mail. When you buy them from him, what he does is it's all absolutely included, postage paid, everything. So I have used tape to cover up sensitive information. If you're interested in the product, please see the guy on the r3owners.net website, and I'll actually put a link in the description below well, to the thread that's about these. So take my handy dandy trusty old timer, go ahead and open this bad boy up. Alright, here we are. Alright, so first things first, we have the motorcycle windshield add-on wind deflectors. It tells us what's in the box. One set of left and right windshield deflectors, 2 hex wrenches, 4 stainless washers. Gives you general information, special notes, an illustration, instructions, a picture of what they look like, and then a different notes of different styles. So, important piece of document. We're going to put it off to the side. Looks like I got 2 Allen wrenches for 5 stainless washers, some Smarties, and some Tootsie Pops. So that's pretty cool. Tootsie Rolls. So here we have the first one. This says avoid danger, plastic bag suffocation. Yep. Handy dandy pocket knife. All right, so here we go. Here's the first one, and so he has packaged these with protective coating with pull tabs. So this ends up front high impact. So these are laser carved, as you can see here. They look really good. And then they have this modified clamping system that he made himself. It allows you just to set it on, tighten it down, and you're good to go. So yeah, this is fairly straightforward. So here's the first one. This is up, and this is front. This would be the left-hand side one. All right. And here we have the right-hand side one. All right. Up front, and these are marked as high impact. And these look just so good with the laser with the laser cut. That is just nice clean edge. I like that. All right, that's everything that's in the box. I'm gonna put all the trash back on. Take a look at our instructions. Then we'll have to close this window. And yeah. So. All right, so special instructions. All right, so basically what this is telling me is there's a nylon washer that's right inside here. This prevents you to over clamping it, which you can see right there. And if it's not wide enough, I have extra washers to add in. If it's too wide, I have washers that I can remove. So yeah, and these are, this is really well built. It's a pre-existing clamp that he's using. It's got a set screw that's been added to it, so they won't slide. And it looks like he's got an aluminum bar right here. Lock washers. It's very professional looking, very sturdy. Like, this is not flimsy at all. And both my little washers. Let's go ahead and put some on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and test fit to see if I need to add or remove any of these. I bet you need to loosen them first. Alright, so I shouldn't have to. That was fairly snug with it closed. I'm going to be smart. Bring my instructions with me. Clean your windshield. The clamps will work well, but may leave a small scuff or a dull mark over time. Cleaning your windshield to make sure there's no dirt between the clamps before mounting will help minimize any scuffing of your windshield. You should find it helpful to loosen the set screws slightly on the underside of each clamp before attempting to mount the deflectors on the shield. So you gotta loosen the 2 screws, which I just did, on each clamp. Just enough to slide position the deflectors up or down the windshield until you feel they provide the best protection for your hands. But be sure that the nylon spacer bushing is resting flush against the edge of the windshield before loosely tightening the clamps to the windshield. So we're going to run this in all the way up against that bushing right there. Note. The clamps will shift on the rod slightly when the clamp screws are not tightened fully. You may need to even the clamps up on the windshield so they are perpendicular to the rod before final tightening. Alright, so where are we going to put this at? we are going to put these right here. I do believe my mirrors may be in the way. Yeah, my mirrors are in the way. So, I'll bend my mirrors in slightly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. This is going to work with the current mirrors I have. So I got to be able to adjust my mirrors slightly. So we'll go ahead and do the install. We'll go from there. All right. Square that up. Now I'm going to leave the paper on the entire time I'm doing this so I don't accidentally scratch it. Oh wow, man, look at that, right out of the box. It's just going together quite well. And yeah. We will have to see on this one. Because like I said, with the current mirrors I have, this may not work. Oh man. So I don't have I have the like the Triumph, and they're really fat and angular and they're drilled. So we're going to test fit the other side, and then I'll take it for a test drive and we'll go from there. If I got to replace my mirrors, so be it. Anything to keep cold air off my hands. I mean, look at this, guys. Look how easy this is to install. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than this. Yeah. I can see the difference. So with this mirror and this setup, there's plenty of room right here, and the mirror is closer in to the controls, whereas because of the block here, it's not as close in. So I'm going to even them up. Right there. Well, it's still kind of high. All right. So because of the way my mirrors are set up, or the style of mirror I'm running, I may not be able to run these as high as I would like. All right, they're about even. So yeah, I mean, that was really simple, guys. I'm running into technical difficulties because of the style of mirror I'm running. So we'll take it for test drive and see. And then if it's good the way it is, I'll remove everything else out. If not, and I need to position it higher up, I'm not going to remove the paper until I get new mirrors. Because I want to make sure I get something that works for this. That side's fine. It's this side's the issue because the mirror, instead of being closer into the handlebars, is back out about 3.5 inches further than that mirror. But damn, that was easy to install. Alright, so they're installed. I'm on the bike, it's running. I've got them installed as high as I can currently with my right setup. Now the reason why my bars are in the way of this in my mirrors is because I have moved the bars up slightly to make it more comfortable for me, and I'm looking at it and I can see that right now my current mirror setup, this may or may not work. There's a couple ways I could deal with this while I am thinking about it. I can get a different style of mirror, or I can do a set of risers to bring these up and back, which will be up about an inch and then back about 3/4 of an inch, and I think that would do wonders for it. But right now I'm going to take her for a spin. I've got the bright paracord back on, and we'll see how the bright paracord does. I'm also wearing my summer gloves so I can give you the play-by-play, so to speak, as we go around the block. She's going to make a quick run down to the beach, down and around, see how she does. Holy shit. I don't feel any wind across my my hands as they sit. I mean, this product's pretty awesome. I didn't have to drill anything into the windscreen. If I get a new windscreen, I can just pop them off, pop them onto the new one. If I don't want them, I could just slide them off real quick using the Allen key supplied. So I'm digging them so far. Let's get out here and open her up. Nice blinker, lady. Wow, I mean, so just having them sitting where they're at, I'm not feeling hardly any wind on my fingertips. I think they do a little bit better if I bring them up a bit more, but to do that I'll have to readjust my handlebars, and I kind of like my current reach. So yeah, I mean, they're doing their job. As far as the anecdotal goes, this one's sticking out because, but you can definitely feel the wind. Like when I reach above, I can feel air running across my fingers the minute I do that. But as they sit, I mean, they're doing their job. They're doing their job well. So I really can't complain about that at all. They are definitely doing the trick. So it looks like I may not adjust them. I may end up adjusting this one, adjust them both up about a ½ inch, and then I may shift my bars around to make room for them. But as far as doing what they're supposed to do, unless I reach up to touch my mirrors, I don't feel air. And I've got these things pretty low slung, so the minute I go above the knuckle on either hand, that's when I feel air, and it's just running through the fingers. But as far as this goes, it's not whipping around and stuff like it was before. So they're doing their job. I guess I'm not going to adjust them. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in these and you want to get you a set, he's got two styles. He's got the high impact acrylic, which is what I purchased for $145. That includes shipping to the lower 48. And then he has his regular acrylic, which is $135. Now similar products are far either more expensive, and there are some that are cheaper, but the cheaper ones I've seen are kind of flimsy. These are solid. I mean, he's running quite a large bar of aluminum that's been notched to fit everything in. The brackets are really good. They've got nice soft pads. They grip well, easy to install like you saw. Hey, you know what? I like them. Guy's name is Bedifferent on the r3owners.net forums. We'll be adding him on to the description down below, like I said before. Hit the guy up. Definitely a well-made product. Definitely sturdy. It's not some weak, flimsy crap. Oh, shit. Oh, they got 2 cruisers on him now. Well, wish everybody the best. So, hey, it's the Wingnut. Like, don't like, subscribe. It's on you. Have a good one.